How's everybody doing? Well, I appreciate everyone's attention. Mr. Matt has done a great job making sure that everybody got here. I apologize that I was a little tardy. Do you get in trouble if you don't show up to school on time? Oh, I think you might. Mom and Dad might, right? Well, I apologize. So I just got a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm going on a camping trip. I've got 2 young boys, so I'm getting them to school. So sometimes us parents get a little bit busy. So I do apologize for being late. But thank you very much for your attention. Like Mr. Matt said, my name is Garcia. I run the Brookside Soccer Club here in Kansas City, Missouri. How many people participate in Brookside Soccer right now? Raise your hand.
Show of hands.
You guys are good enough, kids. Awesome. How many people have never played soccer? Raise your hand. And that's okay. That's all right. Okay, so I am here to talk to you a little bit. Hang on.
5.
So I am here to talk to you a little bit about soccer, okay? And how it can help you get healthy and more active. Okay? I assume everyone probably likes to go onto the playground. Don't say anything, but raise your hand if you like to go to the playground for recess or play outside. Remember, don't say anything, just raise your hand. Okay, so soccer is another activity that you can do at recess. You can do it at home, you can do it on concrete, you can do it on grass, okay? And so the only thing you need is maybe a ball, right? Okay, you can even use an American football. So this ball right here, okay, you could use. There's kids in Africa and kids in South and Central America that use pieces of cloth that they tie together to make a ball. Okay, so they can't find a ball like this, okay, so they just find something else. Maybe they kick a can, maybe they kick a plastic bottle. Okay, so what I'm telling you is that as long as you find something that kind of rolls, you can kind of play soccer, right? Okay? So what's important if you are going to be a good soccer player? Raise your hand and I will call on you. You over here in the red sweater, in the second row, yes. What's important? Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you need to get a lot of sleep or not a lot of sleep? Okay? And so the reason why you need to get a lot of sleep is so then that way you're ready to go in the morning, right? Okay, so if you go to bed late at night, do you think you wake up in the morning with a lot of energy? No. Okay, so same thing for soccer. Okay, so when I played professionally, I had to go to bed early. Okay, I had to make sure that I got up early, that I got up on time. Okay, what else is important if you are going to be a great soccer player? You right there in the pink jacket, yes. To be strong, yes, so you have to work out. So to be strong, do you have to eat good food or bad food? Right. Okay, so you can't eat a lot of chips. You can't eat a lot of fast food. You have to eat a lot of vegetables? Okay. What about protein? How many people in here like protein? Chicken, beef, tofu, yes? Waiting on you, please. Okay, so you talk about eating right, okay, and being prepared. So what about drinks? Do you think sodas are good for you? Okay, so water, even Gatorade. Okay, Gatorade isn't all that great for you. If you had to choose one drink, and if I were to give you some advice, it would be water. Okay, what else do you need to be a good athlete? You over here, yes. Well, yeah, you really can't eat while you're playing soccer because I tell you what, guess how many miles you usually run in soccer? So at the professional level, so you have a guy like Graham Zuzi or Matt Beasler who play for the U.S. national team. And guess what? The U.S. plays Mexico tonight on TV. It's a very big game if you have a TV and you can watch it. Okay, but guess how many miles those guys run? They run almost 12 to 14 miles in a game. That's a lot of miles. I bet you can't even do that many steps in a week, okay, if you were just to walk around your school. So you have to have a lot of energy. You have to get your sleep. You have to drink the right things. Okay? What else do you have to do? You back there in the, was that a Legend soccer shirt? What else do you have to do to be a good athlete? Eat your vegetables. Yes, we talked about that. But what else? You in the gray shirt. You have to be competitive. Yes. So being competitive means going to practice every day. Could you imagine, okay, if I was to go to practice maybe every once in a while, do you think I would be very good? No, I would not. Why do you think you go to school every day? Same reason. To learn and to get better. So same thing with soccer. So watch, okay? So if I'm going to juggle the ball, oops, and it's a little flat, but if I can do this, okay, and I mess up, no big deal. But if I can keep it up in the air, that's what I'm trying to do. And boom, it falls. No big deal. But guess what? Then I would start over again, and again, and again. So that's why you go to school. That's why you practice. Correct? Yes? Okay? So how many boys and girls, and raise your hand again, like to go to school? I hope everybody has their hand raised. Okay? So when Mr. Matt introduced me, he said that I went to Indiana University. How many people know where Indiana is? Raise your hand. Okay? I need you to be quiet again, please. Listen. So when I went off to school to play soccer, okay, guess what? I also had to go to school. So I couldn't just play soccer, I couldn't just go to school, so I had to do both things. So soccer and school at the same time. Okay, and school's pretty important, right? Yes? Okay? How many people in here like math? Raise your hand. How many people like science? Raise your hand. Okay, and if you aren't good at one thing, then you have to practice a little bit more, right? Yes? A little bit? Okay. Well, you just have to make sure that you get the right rest, the right food, that you go to school. Okay, that you take care of yourself. Okay? And I'm sure your teachers like for you to be nice boys and girls in the classroom too, right? Yes? I hope so. Are you allowed to hit people in the hallway? Yes. That's not good. Okay, I need you to be quiet, please. I'm almost done, I promise. Listen. I'm going to ask four teachers to give me one student apiece that they think deserves to come up here maybe for a special award. I brought 5 things with me. So I will ask 4 teachers, random teachers, to pick out one student in their class, and I will ask your principal to give me one special teacher who is maybe worthy of a new soccer ball. Okay? So teachers, I will point you out. So if you can give me one star student, please. If you can give me one star student, please. Sir, if you can give me one star student down here in the front. Can you give me one special student that has done very well here of recent time? And if you here in the red sweatshirt, ma'am. Well, here's a special soccer scarf for you. How about that? You're welcome. Kind of keep you nice and warm. That is a koozie, so that'll keep your water or your Gatorade cold. There is a scarf for you. You're welcome. Michael, come on up. I know you. Here's a special drink holder for you, for your koozie. I'll keep the other one. Actually, we'll give it to Mr. Matt. There you go. And here's a special soccer ball. So I'll turn it over to you so that way you can nominate a teacher.
All right, well.
You play 2 45-minute halves, so that's a total of 90 minutes. Okay, that's a pretty long time, an hour and a half. Okay, for the younger kids, you might play 40 to 60 minutes. Okay, about an hour. And it's non-stop, so it's not like basketball or football where you have breaks. In soccer, you keep playing, the clock keeps going. Okay? What about you here in the green jacket? Hang on, please. I can't hear one of your friends and her question. Yes, you are right. You need to be confident and nice when you're out there. And it doesn't matter what you do. Okay? How about you right here in the red, black, and green? Yes. So hang on, please, so that way I can answer his question. We'll get to the video. So his question was, how long have I been playing competitive soccer? So I grew up in Dallas, Texas. And I started playing soccer when I was probably 5 or 6. And then as I got older, I started to travel. I've been all over the world playing soccer. I've been to every continent except for Asia and Antarctica. So I've played in Africa a few times. I've played in South and Central America, all over Europe. So when I went to college, hang on please, almost done. Can I have everybody here in the front raise your hand, please, because you aren't listening or paying attention. Ladies, you're not paying attention. Thank you. So so I have traveled all over the world playing. So when I played here for Sporting Kansas City and the Kansas City Wizards, this is kind of a retro, old school jersey. This is something like I would have worn, and guess what? I never had to pay for my travel. I never had to buy shoes. I never had to buy soccer stuff. I probably haven't bought soccer cleats in, probably 25 years, just because I was that good, and I got good by a lot of factors. Okay? So thank you very much for your time today. We're going to finish up with a video. It should be a pretty cool video.